2 of Where They Do That at Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. Tonight's topic is BAN syndrome. Just in case you don't know what BAN syndrome is, I'm going to say this in my alter ego voice: bitch ass niggas. Some people like to call them lames, dirtbags. It's just bitch ass niggas. That's what BAN stands for, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight on Where They Do That at Wednesdays, episode 2.
Hold on, let's see who's calling. Hello?
Hello, yes, listen to my heart. I wouldn't say that the guy is being a bitch ass nigga. I would say he's being straight trifling, but as the person that's in the relationship, that person should close the door. There's no way that she should be continuing to listen to anything that he has to say about what her man is doing, because you already know what his ulterior motives are. He's trying to holler at you. So who's to say if he's even telling you the truth? So she should close the door and keep her eyes and ears open, you know what I'm saying, on that. And it just makes him trifling and shady and just being man, because that's what men do. But no, I don't think that would make him a bitch ass nigga. But you know.
So if it's not bitch assness, what would you? I mean, I think that's kind of wrong for your friend to be telling me your business just to holler at me.
Yes, it is wrong. It is wrong for him to be telling, you know, saying the business. But who's to say if he's telling the truth?
That makes it more lame, because you will make up lies just to holler at me.
Yes, but then that's where, as the woman, you gotta close the door. You understand what I'm saying? Because who's to know if he's even going back and telling him something? You know what I'm saying? Because if he's trying to holler at you, that means he's trying to break y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you kind of everybody gotta close the door. You know, I would tell my man, like, you know, something like, listen, you know, your friend ain't your friend, or something like that.
I would tell him. I probably would tell him, but I wouldn't tell him right off jump. If I handled it the first time and it's handled, that's that. But if it you know, keeps happening, then I'll go tell him. You know,
but
because
if he's being persistent.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm looking at it like, you know, most some men are very persistent.
They are.
And you know, it's not gonna be dealt with just from you telling him one time. So eventually, it's gonna come down to, you know, you having to tell him.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna let the friend know, like, dude, if you don't stop, I'm going to have a talk with my boyfriend and let him know, you know, what's going on. So I don't know, because I just take, you know, friendship. Apparently, they not real friends if they're trying to holler at their friend girlfriend. That's not a real friend, regardless.
You know, to me, what would make a person, you know, a man be a bitch ass nigga is, you know, when he's like hating, like if he's, you know, trying to sabotage a woman, or, you know, putting his hands on a female, you know, because if you can't go out here and put your hands on a man, then why are you putting your hands on a female? Right. To me, I would be like, you know, because that's just because you're a bitch ass nigga. You can't stand up for a man. So because you know you're a man, you can dominate a woman, so that's what you're going to decide to do. So to me, that would make him a bitch ass nigga. Like, you's a bitch.
Definitely. I agree with you. Like, any guy who puts their hands on a female, that's a bitch ass nigga. Any guy who has a child and don't take care of their child, it's, you know.
Yeah. That would definitely put him on the road to be a bitch ass nigga. You're not taking care of your responsibilities, but you playing house with somebody else and helping them take care of their kids, but you're not taking care of.
And I can't understand how a man could look at his woman and wanna throw hands. And I can't understand why they wanna whip step on.
But it's a good point. I mean, you do have to be honest, and not everybody is honest. They say it's, you know, 3 sides to every story: your side, his side, and the truth. So, unfortunately.
Yeah, but when you deal with, you know, I mean, I've dealt with that situation, and my boyfriend came and told me. One of my girlfriends was trying to kick it to him, and he told me, and I appreciated it, you know, because we had good communication. He came and he told me, hey.
He told you right off jump? Okay.
She told me while we were still in the club. I was at the bar getting a drink, and she walked up to him and she was like, too bad you're taken. If you wasn't dealing with my girl, I would definitely scoop you up, or if y'all ever break up, then holler at me. Oh, as soon as I walked back over to him, he told me immediately.
So because she said if you wasn't with my girl, were you offended? Like, she ain't really try to holler at him like, come home with me tonight, but she said if he was available, she would go.
And she gave him her number.
Oh, okay. So you left that part out.
So I think that you just have friends for different seasons. You have different type of friends. People have different places in your life.
I was just about to say, you have associates, you have friends, and you got people
Right.
you just hang out with, people you drink with. Because I was out one time and it was somebody, I don't consider them a friend, I don't consider them an enemy, but we are associates and we talk. And we was out and I was with this guy. We weren't in a relationship or nothing, but we used to mess around and everybody know what our situation was. And she just was dancing and shaking her ass all in front of him. And I'm like, is she serious right now? Like, to her it might have been nothing, because that might just be what she do when she out. But to me, it's like, dude, you really being a little disrespectful. You shaking your ass in front
She
of
was
him.
right in front of him, or
I mean,
just dancing in a bar setting.
no, we were all around each other. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was I wasn't the only one that noticed it. So, it was like, okay, but, that's what she do. But it's like, but for real, though, how do you trust friends, though? That's another topic on its own. Like, somebody had posted on Facebook to the ladies, would you ever leave your man alone in the house with your friends? And, like, some people was like, hell no. It's like, some people know they friends and they know how they are. Some girls is like, hell no. It's like, but that's the type of friend I don't want. If I can't trust you around my man, I don't want you I don't consider you a friend, because there's certain boundaries that you just don't cross. Females need to learn that, though, that men do try to play females against each other. They will lie. They want you to be enemies so they can do what they want with you and the next person. And it's sad because some females really go for it. I've been there, done it. I've learned it, and I try to make it a point to whoever, unfortunately, where I'm at in Buffalo is so small. Everybody know everybody business. It might be one guy to 4 girls. So if I find out I'm dealing with somebody that you're dealing with, I try to make it my business to let you know I don't have a problem with you. It's just unfortunate that we dealt with the same guy, but there's no problem.
In Buffalo, it's impossible for any friend to have not slept with the same guy. It's impossible.
Oh wait, friends? Now, me and my friends, we ain't slept with. I don't think so. Not that I know. We ain't sharing no dudes.
At the same time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying like sleeping with them at the same time, but what I'm saying is that at some point, you know what I'm saying?
Or
at
somebody
some point,
you know.
It's impossible for like, I mean, like, for the female friends I got, I don't hang out with nothing but pretty, gorgeous females. Like, we are just all gorgeous. And we are popular and we know every damn body.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have ran across or dealt with the same guy at different times.
Oh, right.
It wasn't, it might have been a time where it was years ago or something, and then we became friends, and then she was like, oh, yeah, I used to mess with him.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't like, oh, at the same time.
I mean, what about the, because I had situations where there's females, and I know I call it bump heads. I don't bump heads with a few people, and I know about it and they might know about it. And it's like, what about them? The ones that's not your friends. They're not your enemies, but they're not your friends. You don't know nothing about them, but and they know that you mess with the same guy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of females, they get intimidated, they get jealous, and I don't know. It's like,
I don't think that it's the fact that they get intimidated. Sometimes you have to look at the when you're dealing with the same guy, you have to really deal with and really think about the level and how long and at what point and things like that.
Let me give you an example. Like an example. Okay, so let's say I dated this guy 5 years ago. We're no longer together. You know, we no feelings, no nothing. But, you know, we friends, we're cordial. When we see each other, we might say, hey, what's up, what's up? Then I might see somebody that I know dated them maybe before me or after me, however you want to put it. So we might be out, and then you got some girls who just come up just because they just, you know, they just think they the one. They just come up rudely, and, you know, and they might give them a hug or a kiss on the cheek, and how you doing? And it's like, well, hi, you know, and you sitting there, and I know how I am. I just sit there, and I just be laughing to myself, like, is she serious? Like, I really don't care. You know, that's old news.
Females do stuff to be funny.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, females, when will we get over that? Like, what's the point?
But at the same time, it's up to the man. You know, females will do stuff because females are going to be females. They're going to do stuff to be funny, and they're going to do what that person allows them to do. If that person lets them get away with it and does not, you know, put them in their place or check them, then that should show you what type of respect level that he has for you. Because a man that you're dealing with that respects you, he is not going. And I like.
But that's my point. That's my point. Nobody.
That type of nonsense even happen. Like, he would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. When she get ready to come and try to be funny, he will nip it in the bud. Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
This is my girlfriend.
If they're in a relationship. But that was my point. Like, nobody is with him anymore. He done moved on. He ain't messing with you. He ain't messing with me. Everybody is mutual friends. You know, so it's like, I've been the funny acting girl before. You know what I'm saying? I've had to grow up and mature and get over it. But
well, I think we all have. And when you go through situations, you know, I have went through situations to where, you know, I've been the funny acting chick. You know, I've been the chick to do things, to be funny, to try to show the other chick, well, you know what? Well, he really doesn't respect you like that, so I'll do this and let's see what happens. You know, but at the same time, you know, there's always lessons to be learned in whatever experience that you go through at that time. And, you know, different people mature, you know, at different times.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know, sometimes good things come out of it and sometimes good things doesn't. You know, some of the situations that I've been in, you know, there wasn't the best, but I've also, you know what I'm saying, gained a great friend from it. So, you know, I think that at the end of the day, you know, as women, you know, we have to learn how to you know, check ourselves and question ourselves and have more respect for ourselves.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we have the ultimate control over what happens to us.
I don't know how we got on this topic. We done changed the whole topic. We was talking about BANs, but I'm about to wrap this up. I gotta check Facebook. I got a comment from somebody on Facebook about BANs, but I do appreciate you calling, and we'll I don't know what's the topic gonna be next week, but we just totally changed this topic this week.
Okay, well, you know, because it all goes hand in hand.
It do.
No problem.
It do. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye bye. All right, we back. I don't know, you know, how it changed up, but everything that was said is so true. And ladies, we need to be wise. We need to be mature about things. Men too. We just got to get it together because it's crazy out here. So let me go to Facebook, and I got a comment from Miss Fancy, and we talking about BANs, and she said, where do I start? Lame ass niggas, not about shit, always want to fuck your friends, be in your face. They niggas trying to holler at you as if you gonna give in and get them the time of day. She going in hard, so y'all gotta excuse my language. Trifling motherfuckers, deadbeat dads living with their moms, get a car, but no job, living off woman, and cannot provide anything, etc. Need I go on? And then she ends it with, I'm just saying. We can't talk about what we don't know. So all these comments and the calls that's coming in, it's because this is what people are dealing with. We just not calling guys lames for no reason. Y'all are giving us reasons to call you lames. You know what I'm saying? I just think everybody has to mature at some point in their lives. They have to grow up. If you want to play games or do whatever you want to do, be honest with all parties that's involved. That's number one, is honesty. So it's been real, and I don't know what the topic is going to be for next week, but where they do that at Wednesdays. It's every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and I want to thank everybody for participating. I want to give a shout out to Fee and Ty for saying I was bored, so I'll put y'all name on blast. So